Hello and welcome. If you're looking to move your Hyperhub router to a different room within your new build home, this video is for you. Moving your Hyperhub to a different room can significantly improve your Wi-Fi coverage, and it's super simple. Let's get started. First, you need to locate your Hyperhub. It should be in your utility cupboard connected to either a Hyperoptic wall socket or fiber converter. Nearby, you'll find a connection panel or patch panel, which controls which rooms are connected to your Hyperoptic fiber broadband service. Please note the room labels might differ from panel to panel, but each port corresponds to a specific socket in your property. If your Hyperoptic setup doesn't include a connection panel, you may instead need an extra long Ethernet cable or a socket relocation in order to move your Hyperhub router. Get in touch to discuss your options. Back to the utility cupboard. On the connection panel, pick which room you'd like to move your Hyperhub to. Unplug the Ethernet cable from your Hyperhub's WAN port and connect it to your chosen room port on the connection panel. Plug the other end of the cable into your wall socket or fiber converter. Next, take your Hyperhub into your chosen room and find the Hyperoptic wall socket in that room. Connect the Hyperhub's WAN port to the wall socket using an Ethernet cable. Finally, turn your Hyperhub on in the new room. It should start working right away. If you have any issues, make sure that you're all plugged in at the connection panel and the wall socket, and double check you've connected the right room. And that's it. You should be up and running with your Hyperoptic service in whichever room you like. Please note your connection panel and infrastructure setup are the property of your building management as part of your home's built-in network. Hyperoptic is not responsible for any issues related to your connection panel's functionality or maintenance. Please also remember that the Hyperhub router remains the property of Hyperoptic, so please take good care of it during your time with us. For any other tips and tricks, please head to hyperoptic.com/help/router.